On my Fearless 2005 channel, I spoke on females that's on the down low because we always hear about dudes that's on the DL. There's a lot of females that like to run that into the ground because you got dudes that's in relationships with women or they're married and have children. But at the same time, they're on the down low. They have another life that's going on outside of the home. But nobody ever talk about the down low black females or just females as a whole. Well, in this video, I want to speak on something that we never really hear anyone mention or speak on. And maybe people think about it, but they never speak it because maybe they just don't know how to express themselves when talking about this subject or this topic. Now you see the title of this video, Mr. Queen, Black females getting a stud on the rebound. Now what exactly is that? That's these females that have been through quite a few dudes. These are females that had gotten her coochie stretched all out of shape. She's used up. She's a round the way girl. There are some that even earn the reputation of being a thought. So now that she's all used up and abused, and now that she have multiple children, whether it's by one man or by different baby daddies, now she's going to rebound. That's the type of female you see on Facebook that will put a post out there. Everybody thinks that she's heterosexual. They think she's straight. But then all of a sudden she puts a post up that says, I'm going to have to get me a woman, or I want me a woman. And of course, the thirst is real. You start seeing all of these females responding as if they're standing in line saying, me next. Well, she's on the rebound. She's looking for a rebound. So then the stud comes along. Now the stud is the female that works overtime to prove that she is a dude. She's in competition with guys, although most men aren't in competition with the stud or the butch. No one's in competition with her, but yet she befriends different types of dudes. She wants to hang around dudes, not because of the fact that she thinks she's a dude, but she's stealing information from dudes. She's stealing different swags and different personalities and characteristic traits from guys. She see how guys stand. She see how guys talk. She see the guy's hand expression, his facial expressions. So she start to take bits and pieces from here and there to mimic the guys that she see. Different swags that she like. She take that to herself and try to apply them. So she's working overtime to be a man. Now you have these lesbians and these studs that get with women or females that have children. So now she comes into the home of this alleged straight woman, and now she wants to put on the garment of being a dad. She wants to wear the pants in the house. She wants to prove that she can be a better man, a better father than the biological father. So she comes in and she takes on the responsibility of this female that's rebounding and her kids. And then later on, she finds herself in a rut. She's like, wait a minute, what am I doing? She realizes that she's being used by this female that's on the rebound. She's being used because now you're playing the role of the father. Now, they prefer to have the children, the little babies, because then they can raise the children the way they want to. But when you reach a certain age, when a child reaches a certain age, they know the difference between a male and a female. So she knows that the older child knows that she's not a dude, regardless of how much she try to look like a dude. She can go to the gym, she can work out, she can cut her hair, brush cut, bald, what have you. She can tape up her breast and even walk around wearing a strap on. But the older child knows that's a dude. So the older child is going to be quite apprehensive about referring to her as daddy, because it makes them feel good to be called daddy, although they were born to be a female. So then as times go on, it's like a young person that's excited about getting their own place. They can't wait to move out of their parents' home. So they get their own place. They got a piece of job and they have a piece of car, and and finally they feel they're free. And then once they get out there, and then all of the glory starts wearing away and reality kicks in, the bills start piling up, then it's like, can I move back home with my parents? No, you got to be out there and deal with your issues, man. You got to deal with your issues now. You just can't pack up and leave now that the bills are coming through. You have to man up or woman up and take care of your responsibilities. Well, that's how it is with the butch-lesbian. When she moves into this woman's home and decides to take on or play the role of daddy, because she's in her infant stage of trying to develop into a man. So she gets in there and she starts dealing with this female, and reality kicks in. And after she get out, now she's got these kids that in many cases, you're now the father. You're the only father that child knows, although you were born a female. So you're still obligated on some level to that child. So now you have females that are butch, lesbian, or stud, or whatever they prefer to call themselves, that's starting to wake up and saying, wait a minute. And I saw a video like this on YouTube. Willie Williams spoke on this. Go check out his channel. So now you have females that's waking up saying, wait a minute. After you went out there and slept with everybody in the neighborhood, you got used up and abused, stretched all out of shape, got 4 and 5 different children by different dudes. Now you want to come running to me. Now you want me to take on all of your baggages, because now you've been used up over here by a man. And now you want to come over into my world. And you want me to take you into my world. And now raise your children as if they're mine. The one female said in the video, talked about the females that have children that's 10 years of age, and the child knows that you're not a male, that she's a female. She knows better than that. The child knows better. So now you got females that's waking up, the Mr. Queens, that's somebody's rebound. A female that referred to herself as straight or bi-curious or heterosexual. Now she's rebounding. She's looking for someone that's desperate. And you have so many studs or butch lesbians that's desperate to prove that they are better than a man, that they are able to take care of a family and children better than man. And you had some that even got on video and bragged about it. Talked about the biological dad and how he's not man enough to take care of his children. So now she's there playing the man. So she's finding herself constantly coming out of her pocket, constantly paying, giving the female money, buying the food, paying the rent, paying the car note, the car insurance, giving the children money, buying their clothes. After a while, she's like, wait a minute, I'm broke. I can't continue living like this. Wait a minute, let me wake up. This female is using me. She's a gold digger. Ding! Reality kicks in. And now you're ready to dart. You're ready to jet. You're ready to get out of that situation. And then you make a video about these females that want to run through the men and have men wear them out and drop off babies. And now the butch lesbian is a rebound. You expect this lesbian female to take care of you and your kids because you're used up when it comes to men. She know that there's men out there that will not take on the responsibility of your kids and have to deal with those different baby daddies. Men won't deal with that. Of course, they will come and they hit it and they quit it. But they're not going to stick around. They leave that up to Mr. Queen, the stud, the butch lesbian that feels she's got something to prove. So nobody ever talk about the heterosexual female that rebound with butch lesbians. She's tired of men. She's probably tired of being used and abused, and now she's ready to experience or taste the rainbow or have the rainbow to taste her. Now, I heard somebody said that they believe that all women are lesbians or potential lesbians. And I've always been curious about that because I know of females that grew up that were supposed to have been straight and then they ended up in a lesbian relationship. And I asked the question, I'm like, well, who went down on who? Did you go down on her or did she go down on you? And she said, we both. I said, so after this woman went down on you, you've never been with a woman in your life and now you're so comfortable that you can just put your mouth on this woman. You could kiss this woman with no problem at all. As if it's something that's natural with you. So that's a whole new video. That's another topic to talk about. And maybe I'll speak on that in the near future. So stay tuned, share the video, subscribe, like and share, and click on the PayPal link and financially support the channel if you like what you hear. And if you want more videos like this one, just let me know. So feedback, tell me what you think. But what are your thoughts on straight females using butch lesbians or lesbians as a rebound to take on her and her baggages? Now, if there's butch lesbians or lesbians out there that experience this and that may think the same or feel the same, and even if you don't agree, feel free to comment. I'm not going to judge you. That's up to the Most High. So feedback, tell me what you think. Till next time. I'm fearless.